Hey everyone, welcome to the Delivery Driver Pit Stop. My name is Michael. I'm your healthy host, getting healthier every day. I hope everybody is having a great start to the new week. Fun Day Monday, as they call it. Well, today I wanted to bring you a video that's gonna, I don't know if it'll shock you, but it will definitely raise some eyebrows here. I want to thank the subscriber that sent this in to me. They've requested to remain anonymous because they fear, retaliatory tactics from GrubHub. So I'm not going to name the person here, but I am going to say thank you. You know who you are. So I got this a few days ago, and I put it on my docket, and I finally got to it here. So this driver shared an experience with me. They got a order from GrubHub a few days ago, and they weren't having a very good day. The day was slow, and then this order came up. Let me show you the screenshot here. Boom. Holy smokes. $500 tip. Wow. I've seen some big tips, but that is the creme de la creme, the biggest I've ever seen, The driver told me as soon as they saw this, they couldn't hit accept fast enough, which I don't blame them. I'd be like, for $500, do you want me to stay there at the once I deliver the food to you? Would you like me to spoon feed it to you? Because I can do that too for $500. I have no shame. So yeah, $500. So the driver got the food. It was only like what is it? Let's see. The order was only $6.79 total with a $500 tip. So the driver went and grabbed it, delivered it to the customer, and dropped off. Told the customer, "Thank you very much for this amazingly gracious tip." I guess the customer said, "No problem." Everything's fine and dandy. This driver was feeling awesome. I would be feeling great. I mean, $500. Boy, what I could do with $500. More toys for myself. Then my wife would kick my ass. Anyway, so let me show you screenshot number 2 here. Screenshot number 2 is the daily summary of his order. I mean, for the whole day, and you can see he made $673.55. Wow, that's what I usually make in like a 4 or 5 day period. But that knocked that baby right out of the park. I would have been thrilled. I would have said, "All right, honey, we're going to dinner tonight to celebrate with this $500 tip." I was happy, etc., etc. So Thursday came rolling around for the pay for this driver. Your weekly pay for GrubHub, and the GrubHub driver noticed the delivery of the weekly pay was a little light, a skosh light. So actually it was about $500 light on the payout. So this driver, being very on top of his game or her game, I'm not going to say which, pulled up their pay summary for the week, and this is screenshot number 3 here. That lovely $500 tip was taken away. Ouch. So if it was me, I would come unglued. 15 different ways from Sunday, I would come unglued. I would not be happy. So this driver got on the phone with that awesome customer service that GrubHub has and asked what the heck happened. Customer service told the driver that the customer made a mistake. And as such, they took that $500 tip away. So You know, the driver was livid, and what can you do about it? I mean, it's your word against their word against the customer's word. So screenshot number 4 here is the delivery breakdown of that particular call. $4 fee for delivery, $2.79 for mileage, and that gigantic $500 tip for a grand total of $506.79 for that tip. For that call. Wow. I would not be happy. The driver tried to explain that's not fair. That should have been honored. This was a tip that the customer made. You taking it away from me was not fair. Now I had to deliver that with the 0 tip, basically. So $6.79. What do you think about that? I can see, I want to play devil's advocate. I can totally see a $500 tip was, I could probably see that was a mistake. The customer probably meant to put $5.00, tip, and they had a couple too many zeros, and it turned into a $500 tip. Is it legal? What do you guys think? Is it legal that GrubHub did this? Yes, probably it is. Is it right? No. Should the customer that I think clearly made a mistake, should that customer be punished for a slip of the 2 zeros? I don't think so, but this is, like I said, I want to play both sides of the fence here. This driver accepted this particular call, this particular order, with the assumption that they were getting $500. So does that driver enter into a contract for this particular call with GrubHub at that amount, and then GrubHub pulls it from them? Should GrubHub honor that and give this driver that $500 and take it in the shorts on GrubHub's side? I think they should. I think GrubHub needs to do the right thing and give this driver that $500. Reason being, would this driver, without that $500 tip, would this driver have taken the $6.79 call? Depending on how bad the day was going for me, I don't know if I would have. You base your, drivers are independent contractors, and they base taking calls on how much, the pop-up pay is, what the pay is. So, I don't know. My question is, what's your advice to this driver? I know a lot of people think it's going to say it's unfair. I think it's unfair, but we got to take emotion out of it and think logically. Does this driver have the right to go after GrubHub for this $500 that they clearly taken away from this driver? I think unfairly, again, because this driver entered into a specific contract for that particular call, that particular order, to deliver for $579. Oh wait, well, let's see, $506.79 for that particular call. So that driver took it. It's a sticky situation. Legally, I don't know. It's probably somewhere in the fine print that GrubHub can do such a thing. They got wide. With this terms of service and the contract that you agree to, the GrubHub has a wide scope of discretion, I would imagine, on all kinds of issues like this. And I would imagine this happens not a lot, but it happens enough that they've probably put it in somewhere in their contract. I don't know what I would be livid. Reason I bring this up too is we had another story. I didn't feature it, but there's another story where a customer drunk tipped a driver $50, I think it was, or something like that, and the customer gave the driver cash. And that driver, GrubHub called, because once the driver, sobered up a bit, once the customer sobered up a bit, they called GrubHub, said it was a mistake. So GrubHub calls the driver, and GrubHub tells the driver, hey, you need to take that tip, that $50 back to the customer. And the driver told GrubHub to go pound sand. You ain't getting my $50. That's not my problem. What do you guys think about this? I mean, I can see both sides of it. I can feel bad for the customer hitting one too many zeros, because I have fat fingers, and boy, do I make tons of mistakes when I type. I'm curious about what your thoughts are on this. Would you push the issue and not drop it and just go after the, getting this $500? Would you just say, you know what, I'm going to cut my losses? Oh, well, stuff happens. You got me this time, but next time I'll be a little more, on the ball about it. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you would do if you got tipped $500 and then they took it away from you. As always, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and make sure you ring that doorbell if you have not yet. Now for my shameless plugs, please follow me on social media. The links are in the description below. Also, make sure if you want to help support this channel, because I don't get many super chats, make sure you, if you want to wear that snazzy no tip, no trip t-shirt, I'm partnered up with Redbubble, and I sell shirts with the no tip, no trip, so you can wear that out there and let everybody know how you feel about customers that don't tip. I got a shirt, a sticker, and I just added a hoodie to the library there. I only make about 79 cents a shirt, so I'm not getting rich, but every little bit helps. As always, I thank you for joining me for this 12-minute pit stop. Please let me know what you think about this horrible mistake, or this horrible outcome that this driver had, happened to this driver. As always, I thank you for joining me for this Monday. Go out, make a lot of money for your honey. If you don't have a honey, more money for you. We'll see you next time on the Delivery Driver Pit Stop, everybody. Bye-bye.